Hello, let us look at arc length here together. Circle has a radius of 4 inches, okay. And then, basically, if I have to draw a circle, assuming that that's the radius, and that's 4 inches. Now, what is the length of the arc intercepted by central angle of the two radians? So in fact, if I were to, I don't know exactly how it would have been, but let us assume that there would be 2. Now then, how can we figure out the length of the arc? You see the definition of the radian measure, which is the S over R, where S is the length of the arc and R is the radius, and then theta here means the radian measures. So in fact, then we end up, if I call this one as X, then we get 2 is equal to X over 4. Simply we can put it over 1 here and then cross multiply them, we get X equals 8. And therefore 8 will be our answer, which is choice 4. Let's look at number 223. A circle is drawn to represent a pizza with 12-inch diameter. So here we have 12-inch diameter cut into 8 congruent pieces. What is the length of the outer edge of any one of these pieces of this? So if I were to just approximate it, it would have been something like this. 8 pieces. One way that can be done would have been something like this. Approximately. Now, so then since the radius here would have been equal to 6. Now, and then we are looking for this X from here to here. There are a few ways for us to approach this one. We will try to use the radian measure first. Since this is 1 out of 8 pieces, this theta would have been in fact equal to 2 pi over 8. Because 2 pi would have represented the whole circle and then cut into 8 pieces. So basically we end up getting pi over 4. That's the radian measure. If you have to use the formula, which we talked about in an earlier question here, then what we end up getting is pi over 4 must be equal to x over 6, where x is the length of the arc and 6 is the radius. And cross multiply, we get 6 pi equals 4x, and divide by 4, x must be equal to 3 pi over 2, and therefore choice 3 becomes our answer. Now, that's one way of doing it. Another way for us to do it is this. I'm going to use the red ink to do it. To find the circumference, and then since we have to have 8 equal pieces, we can simply divide it by 8. Our circumference would have been 2 pi r, which in other words 12 pi. Now, all we have to do is divide by 8. Length of the arc is equal to 12 pi, divide by 8 because we have 8 pieces. Then this still comes down to 3 pi over 2 by dividing it top and bottom by 4. Alright, either way we got the correct answer, and then this is the method in which we are doing using the radian measure, and this can be done in simple logic or degree measures. Alright, I'll see you later.